This card has been voted as the #1 credit card for the past 2 years, and in this video we're gonna take a deep dive and decide if this card still holds the crown as the #1 credit card of 2024. If you're new here, hi, my name is Paul and I've spent the last few years earning hundreds and thousands of points and miles, and also spending hundreds and thousands of points and miles every year. And in this video, we want to find out if the Capital One Venture X is the #1 credit card of 2024. In this video, we will go over the sign-up bonus, go over the earning structure, break down all the benefits of the card, and lastly, go over my final verdict. I will also rate each section out of 5. If you're new to credit cards, you must remember that before getting into this game, you want to make sure that you are able to pay off your credit cards in full every single month. If you're able to do this, you can greatly reduce your monthly expenses by leveraging credit card points and also travel for free. If this sounds good to you, sit down, relax, and hit that thumbs up button. Sign up bonus. With the Capital One Venture X, you'll be able to earn 75,000 miles after you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months of card opening. Just to be clear, miles and points are interchangeable, so they're pretty much the same thing. The 75,000 bonus points can be valued anywhere from $750 all the way up to thousands and thousands of dollars in value if you're smart with your points. We'll go over how you can get the best bang for your buck with your points later in this video. If you compare the 75,000 bonus points to any of the competitor cards, such as through Chase or American Express, the average range of points you can expect is anywhere from 60,000 to 100,000 points. The 75,000 bonus points from the Venture X sits right in the middle of this range, so I'll give this a 4 out of 5 points. Next, let's go over the earnings. This card will earn 10 times points on hotels and car rentals booked through Capital One Travel. You will earn 5 times points per dollar spent on flights booked through Capital One Travel, and you will earn 2 times points on all other purchases. I want to really emphasize and point out the 2 times points per dollar on every single purchase. Typically, we only see 2 times points per dollar spent on any other purchase on cashback cards, but the issue with cashback cards is that, well, they only give cash back. But the Venture X gives you 2 times points on every dollar spent, which means you can leverage this for free travel. Personally, the only other earnings categories that I would add to the card would be dining, groceries, or travel, all because they fall under the umbrella of travel. Due to this, I'll give the earning structure on the Venture X a 3 out of 5. Now, arguably the most important part of this video, let's go over all the benefits that the Capital One Venture X provides. Let's start off with some travel benefits. The first travel benefit is that the Capital One Venture X comes with a lot of transfer partners. Now, what does this mean? This basically means that you can take the points that you earn from the Capital One Venture X and transfer them over to hotels and airline partners, which then you can use to book free flights and free hotel stays. If you've ever seen those videos of all of these travel influencers booking free business class or first class flights and booking all of these overwater villa rooms in Bora Bora and the Maldives, all of these influencers use points to book these stays. It's actually super rare for any of these people to spend $5,000 to $10,000 on business or first class flights, as these people are leveraging the credit card points that they earn through their credit cards and transferring them over to their hotel or airline partners. Even if you're someone who's not looking for luxurious business or first class flights, if you're someone who flies consistently, you will benefit greatly from opening this card. Here are all the airline and hotel transfer partners that Capital One currently has, including some favorites of mine, such as Air Canada, Avianca Life Miles, Flying Blue, and Virgin Red. So let's go over some real-world examples of how you can transfer out these points to travel partners and book some sweet deals. Example number 1, let's say you're someone who's trying to book a flight from Los Angeles to Vancouver. For example, let's select May 31st as the day that you want to fly out. If you look at the first flight flying out of LAX, you can see that business class will cost you a whopping $433 for one way. But if you decide to transfer points from your Capital One Venture X into Air Canada, you will be able to fly the exact same flight for just 23,800 points and 38 Canadian in taxes and fees. That's almost 50% cheaper than booking with cash. Now, with the boom of K-pop and K-culture, let's say you're someone who wants to book an international flight out of LAX into Seoul, South Korea. You can see that an economy seat on Korean Air one way would cost you $850. But if you decide to transfer your Capital One points into Virgin, which is one of the transfer partners, you will be able to book that exact same Korean Air flight for just 31,000 points and $28 in taxes and fees. That's more than 50% less than paying cash for the same exact flight. I really hope you're starting to see how powerful transferring out your points to travel partners can actually be. The next benefit of the card is a $300 annual travel credit, which you can use to book flights and hotels through the Capital One travel portal. Now, I've heard stories from people telling me that the travel portals sometimes have higher prices compared to booking directly with airlines or hotels. While this may be true sometimes, Capital One offers a service called Price Match, and how this works is, let's say you found a better price outside of the travel portal, all you would have to do is call up Capital One and ask them to match that price. Now, I want to make sure that you know that the $300 annual travel credit expires after 1 year, so you must use it every year. The card also gives you 10,000 bonus points every single year, but the great part about these points is that they never expire, so technically you could just stack them for future bookings. The card also comes with a $100 credit for global entry, which also comes with TSA pre-check. If you've ever been at the airport and see all of these people cutting the long security line and going ahead first, these people most likely have either global entry or TSA pre-check. The good thing is the Venture X provides both. Since I personally travel so much, I love having TSA pre-check as I can keep my shoes and belts on and keep my laptop inside my bag. And if you're coming back into the US on an international flight, global entry will get you past immigration just like that. This is especially great if you're coming into a city such as Los Angeles or San Francisco, as global entry will get you past immigration really fast. The next benefit, and arguably one of the coolest benefits of the card, is that this card gives you access to airport lounges. These lounges are places you can go to relax, eat some food, and grab a drink right before your flight. And this is all free of charge. The Venture X gives you 3 categories of lounges that you can choose from. First, you have Priority Pass, which gives you access to over 1,300 different lounges worldwide. Next are the Plaza Premium lounges, which are very similar to the Priority Pass lounges. And third, the Venture X will give you access to Capital One's own branded lounges. And as of this video, there are 3 lounges you can currently go to in Washington, D.C., Dallas, and Denver. As a Venture X holder, you also get President Circle status with Hertz, which is basically the highest tier status for Hertz rental cars. Basically, how this works is when you show up and go to Hertz, they will have a full lineup of cars exclusively for people with Hertz President Circle status, and you'll be able to choose from a wide range of cars, which are usually upgrades from your regular bookings. The Venture X also comes with auto rental insurance. The card also comes with cell phone insurance, which covers up to $800 2 times in a span of 12 months. The card also gives you the ability to add up to 4 different authorized users. And if you compare the authorized users to some other competitors, such as the Amex Platinum or the Chase Sapphire Reserve, the Venture X comes out on top. For the Amex Platinum, you're gonna have to pay $195 for each authorized user, and the Chase Sapphire Reserve charges $75 per authorized user. But with the Capital One Venture X, your authorized users are free. And the best part is that all of these authorized users all get access to Priority Pass lounges. It gets even better. You as a primary cardholder and all of your authorized users can bring in an unlimited number of guests into these Priority Pass lounges. Now, some of these lounges do have capacity limits, but hypothetically speaking, there's no cap to how many guests that you can bring. Comparing the competitors, the Amex Platinum has a limit of 2 guests, and the Chase Sapphire Reserve also has a limit of 2 guests. But the Venture X, unlimited. Let's be honest, that is pretty insane. Now, rating all of the benefits that the Venture X provides, such as transfer partners, travel credit, and free lounge access, I will rate these benefits a 5 out of 5. Now, the Venture X does come with an annual fee, and this will run you $395 per year. Now, let's compare this annual fee to its competitors, the Chase Sapphire Reserve and the Amex Platinum, with $550 and $695 per year, respectively. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, the $395 annual fee is cheaper than the others, but it's still $395 per year, right? That is correct, but hear me out. Like I mentioned earlier, the Venture X comes with a $300 travel credit and a $100 annual bonus, effectively giving you $400 in credits every single year. If you do $400 minus the $395 annual fee, you're essentially getting paid $5 to hold the card in your wallet. That's pretty amazing. Now, comparing with the competitors, even if you take out all the credits that they offer, the Chase Sapphire Reserve will still run you $250 per year, and the Amex Platinum will run you anywhere between $100 to $200 depending on how you see those credits. Because the effective annual fee is $5 per year on the Venture X, I will give this section a 5 out of 5. Now, for the final verdict. Is the Capital One Venture X the #1 credit card of 2024? Yes, yes, and yes. You needed this card last year and the year before that. This card will effectively pay you $5 a year to hold it, has so many great transfer partners that you can utilize for free travel, and this card comes with a 2 times multiplier on every single purchase purchase. The Capital One Venture X is undoubtedly the #1 credit card that you can open in 2024. If you want to help support the channel, use my referral link down below and I will greatly appreciate it. I really hope that you found a lot of value in this video, and if you did, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more future content just like this. Your life is a masterpiece, so let's unlock your full financial potential together. And with that, I will catch you in the next video. Take care.